Wesley Shine. Shine, drop, step, turn around,
jumper to Scott. Scott throws it down with a right-hand slam. Kept alive by Landisburg, tips it ahead to Farrakhan. He's going to throw it down with a one-hand jam.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly,
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Claire Crippen from the women's swimming and diving team. We have a full show of basketball and football for you today, but first, let's check out the play of the week.
Scott pulls up from 15 feet out. Nice pass inside. Mike Scott using the left hand. It's a nice pass. Somebody lost track of Scott. And he'll lay it in on the backdoor. Mike Scott pull-up jumper, rattles home. Joe Harris attacking inside. Nice dish for Scott.
They had a little mismatch problem with him, but I thought we were patient enough offensively to get him the ball.
Away jumper on the baseline, bangs on the rim and drops. Mike Scott with a career-high 27 points now.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to the show. Over the weekend, the football team completed their first season under head coach Mike London. Let's check out some of the highlights from Blacksburg as the Cavaliers squared off against the Hokies.
Here's the drop back. He's going to pass it off into the flat. Payne with plenty of room. He's across the 30 to the 35 to the 40. He's cut down to the 43. Friedman now he's going to stay on that left side. Play action pass. Verica looks to throw it on the middle. Pump fakes. Now he tosses to the near side. Caught by Jones there at the 50. He cuts it to the outside of the 45 of Virginia Tech and out of bounds of the 44. Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. This ball end over end's going to miss wide right by a mile. Two tight ends in the mix on third and short. Here's the handoff, and he's going to be snuffed out. Ball is ball carrier knocked down by Cam Johnson.
We came out with a lot of energy, and it was having fun out there. And we knew what we was going. We knew what we had to do. We knew what they was going to do, and it was a good start, a fun start.
So Verica's under center, man in motion is Fells Danzer. He's going to line up in front of Perry Jones. They fake the handoff to him. Verica gets rid of the pass. He throws it. It's intercepted right into the hands of Eddie Whitley, who's inside the 10 to the 6 and out of bounds on the near side right at the 5.
They capitalized on an errant throw, and we weren't able to stop them or at least try to create a field goal situation. They ended up scoring a touchdown on that. So that's the going back and forth between where we want to be as a team and how much more we have to mature and all those, and how much better we have to play in order to maybe create a field goal situation and not give up 6 points even though it's on the 5-yard line.
Ryan Williams dots the I in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball off to him. He is going to make his way through the middle of the defense and charge ahead across the goal line for a touchdown. Florida Atlantic High School will stand at his own 18. Here comes a fake punt. It's going to be complete, and it's very close to the first down, but not enough. Coulter Phillips was hit at the 46. He's a yard short.
Fourth down on a punt situation where we had the option to kick it or throw it to Coulter Phillips as far as a fake. And the look that we wanted was not quite the look that we wanted, to execute the fake, but it was thrown and they stopped us a couple inches.
Here's the snap, and it's a quick pass going to the near side. David Wilson catches at the 20. He's got blockers in front. He's hit at the 2, and then he dives to the end zone. Did he get it? He reached for the pylon. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. America is back into the game with 3 receivers right. Fakes the handoff to Jones left. Now he's going to throw. Going across the middle. Bird makes the catch at the 45. No one in behind him. He's across the 45 to the 40 of Virginia Tech. Receivers loaded up on that right side for Verica. Here comes the blitz from Virginia Tech. He gets rid of it just in the nick of time. Payne all by himself in the flat. To the 30. To the 25. Steps inside of the defender. Down at the 23. Verica comes to the line again out of the I formation. He's going to hand it off to Payne. Payne leans ahead. I don't know. He stood up. Looks like he's short.
Keith Payne has been our big back, guy making falling forward for yardage, and they did a great job, and they stopped that. So it seemed like we were playing on a long field, most of the day by not being able to convert on those 4th downs.
Able to come away with points. Out of the shotgun, Taylor drops back. Now he's going to have to scramble, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man wide open. David Wilson makes the grab of the 40 of Virginia. He's going to have the wind in his back. Snap off, hold down, kick up. This one, plenty of leg to it, and it's good. And now Taylor will again go out of the shotgun. Williams to his left, to his right in the backfield. Virginia going to come with a blitz. Here's a quick pass, comes near side. Boykin makes the catch. Taylor going out of the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, going to hand the ball off. Coming to the near side right is Ryan Williams. He's going to drag Leroy Reynolds all the way to the end zone. He reaches for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
We missed some tackles, and we didn't fit on some runs too well. And at the end of the day, they broke some long ones on us that really kind of hurt us.
A receiver to each side, tight end on the near side. Here's a play-action pass. He's looking to throw downfield. Throws across the middle. Now near side. It's caught by Boykin over Corey Mosley. Now Mosley trying to bring it down. There are 3 defensive backs over there to try to bring down a pair of receivers left. Tyrod hands the ball off. Evans straight ahead. He's got a burst of speed, and he's got a touchdown, it would appear. Yes. He takes it in from 7 yards out. He surpasses his 3-year total prior to this season. He's going to throw that way again. In the mix, the catch at the 45. Cuts it to the outside of the 50. He's across the 40 of Virginia Tech. Motoring down that far sideline.
You don't want to end your career with a loss, but it's not the make or break of my career. And I've had so many amazing experiences, and I've built so many amazing relationships in my time here that this game wasn't going to make it or break it.
Here's the snap. Erica has time to throw. Now the pressure gets to him, and he's going to be sacked to the 38. At Sharando High School in Stephen City, Virginia. He's going to take the snap here, slings the pass over the middle. He's got Snyder across the end of the Virginia Tech side of the field. The ball was fumbled there, and then it's going to be picked up by Virginia inside the 30. Here's Matheny taking the snap, fakes the handoff. Now he's going to dump it off into the flat. Keith Payne makes the catch. He's across the 5. He's to the pylon. Touchdown, Virginia. It would appear. Yes. The Cavaliers are on the board on an 11-yard touchdown pass. Matheny to Payne, who has just picked up his 16th touchdown of the season.
This is a total transformation of trying to get things going and moving in a direction that people that are Cavalier fans can be proud of. And I tell you this, I'll work tirelessly in all those aspects to make that happen, because our fans deserve it. We'll get older, we'll get bigger, we'll get stronger, and we'll get used to what's going on around here.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by UVA Health Systems.
Over Thanksgiving, our men's basketball team was 5 time zones away as they competed in a holiday tournament in Hawaii. Let's check out some of the highlights from Aloha State.
That's an experienced, explosive team that when they have an open look, at least tonight, they don't miss. But when I look at the stat sheet and see 40 points in the paint, 18 in transition, they could really do whatever they want. We were not sound enough. We were very inexperienced, and it showed. But if you want to even be in a game with Washington, been played against them many times, you have to make them play against a set defense, and you have to take care of the ball and be somewhat sound and patient, and that was very much lacking tonight. So we play in 10 hours or whatever it is, 12 hours. So we'll have to regroup and come back and fight. And that's what I challenge the guys to do.
They send it outside, top of the arc to Thompson. Thompson's pass intercepted and taken by Bub. It's going to be Jontel Evans going the other way. Lays it in off the window, and Virginia strikes first. A.T. Harrell defended on the perimeter out there by Pledger. Now gives it off to Scott. Scott pulls up from 15 feet out. He touches all net. So what a start for the Cavaliers.
I thought the guys were alive and they were fiery, and you just never know after, we got pretty much destroyed last night. The ability to respond, that's what we talked about. Can you respond? Will you have the heart and the toughness to respond regardless of the outcome? And the guys really played hard. They did. It's just one of those where you say you're going to grow in this tournament, and that was a growing experience for us. So was last night in a big way, and this was today.
Jontel Evans now to Sherrill. Sherrill pulls up from three. This one goes halfway in and out, but Harris gets the offensive rebound and powers it right back up and in. Oklahoma backs off. Sooners with a new player in the game in the form of Carl Blair. He is a sophomore transfer out of the University of New Orleans. Here's a nice pass. Somebody lost track of Scott, and he'll lay it in on the back door out the window.
I thought we were patient enough offensively to get him the ball in the right spots. They got in a little foul trouble, and we just said, hey, we're going to throw it to him, and made them make some decisions. And Mike can pass out of the post, and he really found open people. That's what we need from a senior.
Right to Hassan Sen. Hassan trying to post up on his man, and he puts up a nice-looking jumper with a foul as he splashes it through. 10 seconds to shoot. He's looking to try and create as Evans trying to find it at someone else. Back to Barron. 5 to shoot. Launches it up from 3, and he cans it. Oh, everybody's feeling it right now. The Cavaliers can do no wrong. It's 27-12. Farrakhan pump fakes, now drives baseline, takes it to the rack, and banks it in. There's two players sitting at the scorer's table. Here's a pass, and that one goes off of the knee of Farrakhan. He'll take it the other way. He soars to the rim and stuffs it down with a two-hand jam.
For Virginia, of course, they hadn't been scoring much recently, but doing a great job on the defensive end.
Oklahoma with the ball now. On the far side right, it's going to be worked around the horn. Davis has it, trying to get around Harris, kicks it out. Here's a good open look for a three, and that's a two-pointer. And C.J. Washington knocks it down.
I think we called timeout, and Mike said, we got to go back and get our lead. We can't let this happen, and we did. We hit a couple big shots, but more importantly, got bigger stops on the defensive end.
They'll send it back into Scott. Scott tries to back his way in. Now passes out to Evans. Evans sends it far corner left, and Joe Harris strokes a beauty of a three from the far side, and Virginia gets the lead back to 15. On a 7-0 scoring run since that timeout where Oklahoma got back to within 8 points. Here's Joe Harris attacking inside. Nice dish to Scott, who plunges it through with a one-hand jam.
Stanford, I wasn't engaged. They took me out of the game. Last night, I wasn't engaged, took me out of the game. So tonight, no matter what, I was going to crash offensive boards. I was going to stay engaged on the offensive end and be a beast on the awards.
He's got him on the far wing left, takes it inside, drives down the baseline, counter with a foul as he lays it in. Off the window and good. So he's sitting with 25 points, one away from his career high of 26. He'd like to get it right here. Turn around, fadeaway jumper on the baseline, hangs on the rim and drops. Mike Scott with a career high 27 points now. The Cavaliers take it 74-56, knocking off the Oklahoma Sooners. Now here's Joe Harris pulling up. His 15-footer is up and good with a hand in the face. Dribbling on the handle on that wing, stepping inside the three-point line. Shot was off the mark from David Kiles, and Virginia's defense does a great job. Who's moved quickly now the other way. Harrell, a spot of three, and he knocks it down from the near wing left. A.T. Harrell has it top of the arc. He's going to pass it off to Harris. Harris passes down low. Mike Scott pulls up from 15. His ball rattles around and hangs on the rim and drops.
Certainly Joe and KT got off to a good start, and Mike really did a good job and played hard. He was leading in the huddles, and that's what I liked. He was talking to the guys. He was real trying to be very vocal, which is important to me.
Evans defended by Ragland, crosses over on Ragland, feeds it now to Harris. Harris knifes his way down the lane, scoops to the hoop, off the window and good. What a move by Joe Harris, who already has 7 points to lead all scorers. It's 18-2. The run continues. Now it's in Hatch's hands, far wing left. Pass comes out top of the arc. There's a three-pointer and another perfect shot from J.T. Durley from the top of the arc. On the dribble, it's Kyles trying to turn that corner. Slings the pass far side right. Good ball movement here. It sets up an open shot. And there's a three-pointer from Joe Ragland, who has just tied this game up. He tries to get a screen from Blair. Now he passes it near side. Almost turned over. Ragland holds on. Sizes up another three. And he bangs it home for the second consecutive trip.
All of a sudden we turn the ball over and they come down and hit a three, and then at the end of the half there's a quick turnaround, and we have to be able to eliminate those.
Here's a three-pointer on the way. It's up and good. That'll do it. Harrell has it now for Virginia, feeding it to Evans. Evans passes inside. Mike Scott draws a double team. It leaves Will Sherrill alone from three, and he rattles it home. Oh, Will Sherrill, and Virginia needed that as the Hoos back to within two. Mike Scott has it now. Scott defended by Durley. Backs his way inside on Durley with a hand in his face. His shot lifted short again. Got a decent look at it, but he had a hand in his face, and going quickly, Williams racing down on the other side. Takes it nearly coast to coast.
They would not beat themselves. They just stayed the course. You know, sometimes when you jump out to those huge leads, you know there's going to be a run. You know you're going to get punched back in the mouth. And we've got to be able to stand in there and not falter like that.
Now his pass deflected. Here's Joe Harris on the inbound pass. Takes it down the lane. Misses on a left-hand scoop shot.
Second half, some offensive rebound, missed free throws, missed layups. Those little things hurt us. But I do think that there was some stretches of good basketball where they touched on really being tough on both ends. And we just got to keep growing from that.
Coming up after the break. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Also over Thanksgiving, our women's basketball team faced some tough competition in the Virgin Islands. Let's check out some of the highlights there.
Harris on the right-hand dribble on the right wing against Kellum's man-to-man. She lobs for Prinz on the right block. Layup missed. Cavaliers there to help, but Prinz got it back and laid it in. She's a big body inside. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Gerson for 3. Right wing missed it strong. And the shooting woes continue for Virginia.
I thought we had such a bad start. We just could not hit a shot against the zone, and it just got in our heads a little bit, and we just weren't able to put it down. And that was really the difference in the game. Once they went man-to-man, we started to score a little bit more, but we really struggled against the zone, and we weren't rebounding the ball well. Just have to make some adjustments, and I know we shoot the ball a whole lot better than we shot it today, so there's nothing you can do when the ball doesn't fall. We got great shots. We just didn't put them down, and that's really the sad part of it, because we shot the ball well this morning, we shot the ball well yesterday, but it just didn't go down for us today.
And nothing is falling for the Cavaliers. Nothing easy.
They didn't quit, but we really probably needed to start that a lot sooner. We just aren't that great a pressing team, and that's where, you know, we just don't have that capability, but I think we're going to have to get better at it and just get a team together that can do it and put them in there and see if we can't come back better. I think the short turnaround will be a good thing for us, and everybody in this tournament is beatable, but we can't beat them if we can't make shots.
Rebound tapped out to Corinne Campbell at the free throw line, and she'll hand off to Rapella for 3. 7-0 West Virginia at 17:57. Facing the defense, will try hard with the right hand. Little up and under move off the window, kiss it in for Chelsea Shine. Kellum driving down the right baseline, laid it in with 1 to shoot. Ball picked off by Lexi Gerson on the reversal. Gerson down the left sideline. Gerson down the left baseline. The running right-hander, good off the window. Tara Franklin, the inbound, got it into Kellum, and lobs for Shine on the left baseline, and a layup good with the right hand off the window.
I thought Chelsea played fairly well today. I thought that she had a good start, but I think the whole team was much better today than they were yesterday, but we're a long way away from where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, and obviously the offensive end has to get a whole lot better too.
Shine looking for Franklin, wide open on the baseline, layup good with the right hand. A great feed from Shine, high to low. 28 seconds to play. Egwu, top of the key, now left wing to a Tara Franklin. Franklin swiping with the ball, gave it to Shine. Pull-up jumper, left elbow, give it to her. Oh, Chelsea Shine on fire in the first half.
We just couldn't put enough points on the board, and we did our best, but we just couldn't put enough points on the board.
And the Cavaliers have the possession. A great defensive play by Whitney Edwards.
We're just not getting shots in rhythm, and we're turning the ball over too much, and we were a little bothered today. They were very, very aggressive, and our players they got to get better with contact. I mean, we just got contacted a lot, and they got to be able to score with contact.
Give it to her in the face.
We got to be able to step up now and finish this. We got to be able to do something to come out here with a win, and we're going to do whatever it takes to do that.
In other Cavalier sports action this week,
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. We'll be back next week with more basketball and the start of the indoor track and field season. I'm Claire Crippen, and thank you for supporting the Cavaliers. And remember, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.